everyone. Welcome to Calling the Shots with your sporty girls, Kiki
and Kira.
And
I almost said I'm Kiki.
One episode I almost did that. We were trying to be clear on whose voice was who. And I was like, okay, and this is Kira. I was like, no, it's not. No, this is Kiki.
I don't know why that literally, I almost just said that. We're in our cute shirts today.
True. Last time you guys got to see our mugs, now we're wearing our shirts. So it says, I'm going to describe it in case you're not watching on YouTube. It says shot collar on the right front shoulder area, kind of small, super cute, and then the back has the logo super big,
and it's like a cute little crop top, and it's so sporty and fun, and
you can wear
look at us with our merch.
I feel like it goes perfectly with our sporty girl summer vibes.
It really does. This is, I need to throw on some shorts or a tennis skirt and then go play pickleball.
Yes,
that's what I want to wear with this.
I almost played pickleball today. And then,
really?
Yeah, because my friend, so she has a membership to, Lifetime Fitness or whatever.
Fun.
I didn't realize it was, a full experience.
I don't even know anything about Lifetime.
Okay, you walk in and it's, there's, I don't know, it's just more than a gym. There's, this big cafe, and, there's, a huge pool outside, and, you can go lay out by the pool, and you get towels, and,
there's hotel.
Yes!
Okay.
It was the crazy, there's pickleball courts, there's literally everything. It's so insane, and so she has a membership, and, she can bring a friend, twice a month, and she's it's the last day of the month, just come with me, and we went and laid by the pool, and then we were going to play pickleball and didn't have time. But, yeah. It was really cool. I was so I didn't know places like this existed.
I need to get a membership.
Yeah, honestly, it was really, really cool.
That's so.
Yeah, that's what I did today.
Tell me what you've been up to. You've been traveling.
I have been traveling.
You travel so much with your job, which is so fun. But tell me about it.
So I went to Denver again, which is weird because that never happens. But again, there's MLS, just league play, and then there's another tournament going on. So. Anyways, the schedules kind of overlap right now, and so that's why I went to Denver on Saturday, and then again on Wednesday.
Crazy.
Well, the games were Saturday and Wednesday. I left again Tuesday, but because of how fast it was, we were supposed to go to Minnesota on Saturday. It just didn't really make sense to go back to Utah for a day and go back out to Minnesota. So we stayed out in Denver for a day, and it was actually really fun. They were take the day off, so we went to a Rockies game, which was really cool.
Fun.
Yeah, it was baseball stadiums are fun. The
so
atmosphere.
Fun. I love the vibes.
Yeah, we've talked about it. The vibes are the best, and it's just classic stadium, brick everywhere. I did try a different type of hot dog, because they're oh, it's a specialty hot dog, and I was oh, I want to be different.
Interesting.
Really soak in the culture. It was nasty.
Oh.
I made a mistake.
What was it?
I don't even know what the...
But you're a picky eater. Let's tell the podcast. You don't even like peanut butter.
Nope. Hate it.
That's so... Oh, I hate that so much.
I know.
Peanut butter's top 5 favorite foods. No joke. I will eat spoonfuls.
My nightmare. Genuinely. You just couldn't pay me enough money.
That's so funny to me.
But I think I also was just I want to taste a hot dog at a baseball game,
you should have just went with the regular.
So that was
now
on me.
The classic.
I learned my lesson. But, it was super fun.
A fun trip.
And Minnesota was so cool. Have you ever been?
No.
Me neither.
I have been to 2 states. So, 5.
I mean, I'm going to a lot more now. I had not thought a lot about Minnesota in general.
I forget that state exists, to be honest.
I think a lot of people do. My grandma is from there. That's the only reason I sometimes remember it. It was so beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, so I think I went at the right time because it gets cold there.
Okay.
It gets really cold. But it wasn't cold. It's early summer, super green. It's called the land of 10,000 lakes. So there's lakes everywhere. There's the Mississippi River runs through it.
Oh,
Minnesota's so pretty. They also have the nicest stadium in Major League Soccer. So that was surprising.
Okay, cool.
So I just had a great time.
Well, you sound like you had such a fun adventure.
I really did.
Well, that's cool.
I really did. So anyways, that's me. Tell us about you.
Okay, I had a really stressful week, which I'll talk about later.
Yeah.
But you guys, this week is race week. I'm running a half marathon on Saturday. In just 3 days, I'm so excited. I love a half marathon. I feel like it's such a good length. So it's 13 miles. And I have a running guide and stuff.
Yes.
So there's like 25 girls coming to do it. Most of them I haven't met.
That's so fun.
So yeah, I'm so excited to go like run with some ladies that have like been following my guide and wanted to come run it with me and meet like these women. So I'm super excited. But race week is so fun, and that's all I'm doing right now is just prepping.
I think that the race itself is so fun, but for you to do it with like the 25 girls that have been...
It's so fun.
Right?
I'm like, do I need to give a little speech up there? So let me like walk you through like what a race looks like, because
listen, I never done one.
No, they're pretty intense. So like day before the race, you go pick up like your number, your bib, that's what you call it, and all like your shirt, all that fun stuff.
All the gear.
They give you like a bus that you're gonna be on, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Saturday morning, literally, I think the times I've done races, I get up at like 2 or 3 a.m.
Oh.
You get up that early. So you need to go to sleep at like 7 the night before. You get up.
I'm sorry.
You get ready. Make sure all of your stuff is out the night before. You get ready. You go to the buses.
And the buses leave super early?
The buses leave at like 4 a.m.
Okay.
Usually. The race is usually at 6.
Like, running already sounded terrible. Okay, keep going.
I know. And like, you have to like give yourself time, because if you miss the bus, you miss the race. So like, typically for half marathon or marathon, the cars aren't allowed up there. Like, they shut down all the roads.
Yeah.
So this one's at Provo Canyon, so I'm probably up 3 a.m., 2:30 a.m. I will get everything ready, eat my foods that I had planned, my supplements, have my cute outfit. I'll get to the buses, and the buses take forever, but you have to like go get a seat. Then you drive all the way up, and they'll drop you off, and it's freezing cold, and you just sit there and you wait until they say go.
Until they say run.
Yep. And that's literally it.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's so fun though. Like, I'm making it sound not fun, but I swear it's like the funnest thing ever. But I love running. So.
I just remembered my best friend is running her first marathon this weekend.
She's doing that one?
Mm-hmm, she's doing that one.
She's doing the full marathon?
Yeah, and she gets married exactly a week later.
Oh, good for her.
Isn't that like epic?
That's amazing.
Pretty big milestones.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, so.
A marathon is so hard, so props to her.
I know, I'm so proud.
Ever does a marathon, I'm like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It doesn't seem real to me. I've said it before. It's just not.
It really is so long when you think about it. I'm like, that is so far. Like 26 miles.
Yep.
So I'm chill with my halves right now. But yeah, race week, I'm just drinking water, eating good,
doing
stretching
things
out. You know, the usual.
Yeah.
So yeah. What else? What else are you up to? Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. Just trying to lay out when I get a chance and get tan.
I'm getting a spray tan on Friday.
Be ready for the race.
Yes, because when you look good,
you
feel good, you perform good.
Yeah, no. This is a thing. This is the thing they say in sports: look good, feel good, play good.
Yes, I will be.
That's how it is.
So I have a spray tan Friday. I am curling my hair Friday. I might put on some fake lashes. I don't know. I might mess around and do it. I'm going to wear makeup.
Do you? You do you.
I will be wearing light makeup the day. I don't care if it all comes off. I will feel better.
Yeah.
I bought a brand new outfit, obviously. Little Lulu set.
Can't wait to see it.
It's neon yellow.
Oh,
I was like,
fun.
Let's do this.
We're going to do it. We're going to really do it.
My hot moms were on hat, so
cute.
I'm ready to go.
Wow.
I'll be looking good.
I love that.
Because I have to. But I wanted to say one other thing. Do you watch American Idol?
No. I haven't watched American Idol since I was like 10.
Okay, literally same, but I didn't even watch this season, actually. But the winner, his name is Iam Tongi, and he's Polynesian.
Oh.
And he's
I saw a post about him.
So I initially saw his audition. Did you ever see his audition?
No.
So his dad died, and he sang the song, like, it's the saddest song. I think it's called Monsters? I don't know. It's pretty much about his dad dying. I bawled my eyes out when I first saw it. But then he's been like doing it every week, and he won. So I just had to say it because I just love. So I'm half Samoan. He's Samoan and Tongan, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he's from Hawaii. Like where my husband was born.
Yeah.
And there's obviously just like a huge community of Polynesians in Utah and Hawaii.
There is, yeah.
And I think it's so cool that he won, and he's like singing these Polynesian songs that I like grew up with, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe like the world is hearing this.
I love that. I literally had to go listen to him now.
No, you actually do. Like it's just it's
gosh.
shocking. I'm like, I get chills when he like sings. I'm like, this is so cool because
it's special.
It's special, and this is like the biggest stage. I remember when American Idol first came out, it was like the
literally Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson.
I know exactly where I was when she won. That like changed my life.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, he won American Idol, and just shout out to him because he's Polynesian.
Yeah, hits home.
You guys,
we love
so
it.
Cool because there's
That's
not
cool.
a lot. So
thanks for sharing that, Kira. Yeah, good stuff. And we have more good stuff for you. We haven't talked about what we're doing.
Let's talk about what we're doing.
Okay, it's a surprise.
It's honestly kind of a surprise that
it really kind of is. We're gonna get into just we always like to talk about a few random topics, but the meat of the episode is the Stanley Cup.
Yes, not the cup,
not your little tumbler,
little tumbler that everybody wants. Which now it like gives me the ick. I have 2 of them, and now I'm like. Everybody has them. It's like, ew.
Yeah.
But anyways, Stanley Cup is in hockey.
As in hockey. And
which starts next week.
Which the finals start next week.
Finals start next week.
So we won't get too much into it right now because we're going to come back to it in just a sec. But you guys, if you are listening and you think, I don't know if this episode is for me because I don't know anything about it, that's the point. It's a little deep dive because Kira and I...
We don't know anything about it. We learned.
Yes,
we learned. You guys.
And we're going to all learn together. And there's some just like really fun elements. And it's just fun to branch out in our sports knowledge and just like... the fun storylines and stuff.
Yes.
You know we're all about that.
Yes.
So let's get to some other non-hockey storylines first, though. Okay. Did you see the video of Aaron Rodgers and Miles Teller at the Taylor Swift concert?
I did.
I've seen it a million times.
I did.
And, like, first of all...
I love Miles Teller.
Oh.
I'm just going to say that.
Are you kidding? Does anybody not love Miles Teller?
I don't know.
They'd be wrong.
How tall is he, though?
That's a good question. I feel like he's not short because he was taller than Tom Cruise in the movie.
That's true.
Tom Cruise is
short. Wait, now I have to look it up. Anyways,
yeah, you
talk
look
about
it up.
The video.
So the video is basically Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if was he there with someone? I don't know. Miles Teller's there with his wife, and I wish I remembered her name right now. But they're all just like dancing. Specifically, Aaron Rodgers, who is now the Jets quarterback. Remember, we talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so funny to see a guy like Aaron Rodgers losing his mind at a Taylor Swift concert.
No, seriously. He's such a Swiftie.
You wouldn't expect this from him, I feel like. But honestly, like, a lot of people are Swifties. I have seen, like, I went through, and I was like, how many people have been to the Taylor Swift concert, like, Eras tour? We saw that JJ Watt went.
Yes.
Watts went, and he, like, ranted and raved about it.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I just went online and looked at, like, a list, and it's, like, literally so many people. And you and I are both not Swifties. We've talked about this.
But I did talk about how I was jealous I didn't go.
Yeah, you did.
I'm hitting myself. I should have went. Especially everybody's going, and I have FOMO. I'm not going to lie. Like, I have FOMO about the outfits.
Do you know what, though? I actually think I'm over it.
Really?
Okay, maybe
You've been seeing too
maybe
much.
not yet, but I know in like a month or so, I'm gonna be like, listen, I get it.
I think
you guys
that's how
have
I
gone
will
to
be.
the Taylor Swift concert. Okay, there was this really funny TikTok I saw where it was these people are on a subway and they're like, they're like, look like they're panicked. And basically what's happening is they're pulling up to the stop where the Taylor Swift concert was after. And it's a bunch of girls dressed as different Taylor Swifts. And they're all waiting to board. And they are like, the people on the subway are like terrified. I'll have to share this on her story. We'll have to post it for you guys.
Yes.
It's genuinely funny. So I feel like that's going to be
the
me.
extreme Swifties are a little... It's like, it's giving a Disney adult.
So true.
I know offense to Disney adults, but
or
a little
Swifties,
but actually a little bit, you know, because
there's a line.
There's a line, and sometimes People want to cross it.
Sometimes people do cross it.
Yeah, no, you don't need
It's not your personality. It's okay.
Yeah, no. And I think it's people trying to kill their childhood trauma, maybe, but I don't know how we got here, but you get what I mean.
Gosh, I know exactly what you mean. That's funny.
The Swiftie, the extreme Swiftie at 30 years old. It's like, ugh.
And Disney adult isn't like, oh, you like going to Disneyland. It's like you're obsessed with
you live, laugh, love.
Yeah,
Disney.
You're like, live, laugh, love Disney all the time, taking pictures with Mickey Mouse. You're as an adult, like just
like
the extremists.
I've seen like the people who like cry when they see the castle, and I'm like, ugh, it just
nope. Yeah,
it's just like it just gets me. It's an ick for me.
I do see the energy comparison to, like, extreme Swifties, though. Yes. And I have a lot of friends who like Taylor Swift, and good for them. Like, you know, if that's who you are, that's who you are. You do you.
You do you,
but,
totally.
Anyways, I just feel like we're going to see this all summer.
Yeah, we are. But there was a lot of people there. Selena Gomez, Keith Urban, and Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon, just so many.
Literally, like, and those are just, like, some that really stuck out. Yeah. There's literally, like, dozens.
Like, everybody went.
Everybody's been going.
It's just like the tour of, honestly, the decade.
Yeah,
I don't remember a tour like this.
No, I thought the next one that was so big was the one where she like brought someone on stage at every city. Do you remember when she did that? That was pretty big. But anyways, enough Taylor Swift content.
Yeah.
That's plenty. It's more the fact that Aaron Rodgers was there, honestly.
And I love that video, honestly.
The video's funny. It's like, what is happening?
Also, Miles Teller is 6'1".
Okay. That's
fantastic.
That's a good height.
I like over 6 feet for me.
Yeah.
It's good. But, I mean, obviously I like 6'5", because my husband's 6'5".
Is he really 6'5"?
Yeah. Wow. He's 6'4" and a half.
He is 6'5".
So, obviously with shoes...
He's 6'5". Wow.
He's a football 6'5" and a half.
Yeah, he is.
You know how that goes.
He is. Okay, a little heartwarming story for you guys next. We had one of these last week too. I love when there's something that is like just really tender. So basically, this week, I'm trying to think how I want to lead into this. You guys know it's a heartwarming story, but White Sox pitcher Liam Hendricks. So he headed to the pitcher's mound for the first time since recovering from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Amazing.
And he was diagnosed with a cancer back in December, and so
that's very quick turnaround.
Yes. So diagnosed
5 months.
Diagnosed in December, 5 months later, he's back on the pitcher's mound, and it was really special because he got multiple standing ovations from everyone. And that
makes me want to cry.
Right? And he felt a lot of love and support. Let me read you guys something that he said. He said, "It was humbling going out there and seeing the amount of people wearing my shirts, the amount of people having signs or flags or anything like that, the amount of people that were chanting when I came into the game." Anyways, I just think it's so special. Like, he only pitched 1 inning, but it just meant a lot to the whole crowd. And
it meant a lot to him.
It meant a lot to him.
To people who have cancer or know somebody with cancer, and just seeing that is
it's special to see someone overcome something. So...
we love a good heartwarming
story. Just wanted you guys to be aware of that one. Liam Hendricks, he's battling, and we love that he's overcoming.
Yeah, so. Shout out to him and his family.
Yeah, and his family. Seriously, it's a good point.
It's a whole thing.
It really is.
So, NBA playoffs.
We bring this up every week. It's going on.
Finals start tomorrow. So by the time you hear this episode, it starts tonight or Thursday or
whenever you're listening.
But it's been crazy.
Yeah, conference finals are crazy, which is hilarious because when you and I were chatting, last week, we were filming ahead of time. Mm-hmm. And you and I were like, this conference finals isn't very fun because...
we said it was boring.
It was at the time.
And now it's like heating up.
It went heating up.
Not a pun. I literally hate puns. Like,
Stop. It was cute. Kira, it was cute.
They gave me the ick.
No, so if you don't know, the Heat Celtics playoff games were crazy. Like, it seemed like, I think it was, game 6? It was on Saturday. It seemed like, the Heat have this, they're going to the playoffs, and boom, like, final seconds buzzer beater from the Celtic. Crazy. Right under the basket.
Crazy.
It was really crazy. It was funny because that was going on right after the RSL game, and I was right next to the locker room, and we were
Was everybody watching?
Yeah.
Do the players watch?
Yes. So this is what I was going to say. So me and, I mean, I shouldn't say right after. It was like some time had passed. But the media and I were sitting in a room. And they'd already, like, finished interviews and stuff or whatever. We're sitting in a room and we're watching. The players are, like, clearly 5 seconds ahead of us. Because we were like, oh, it's over. And all of a sudden, then they're screaming. And we're like, okay, something just happened.
Oh, my gosh.
So
that's funny.
It was actually really, really funny. Yeah, they were very invested in it. It's just fun when you're in.
I love games like that.
Yes.
Like, I'm not a fan of either team, but, like, that's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch. And the atmosphere is always fun. When it's something, like, that close. Mm-hmm. So, now it's Nugs Heat. Yep. Denver Nuggets, Miami Heat. And
I don't really care who wins there. But
I honestly don't either.
I love a good buzzer beater. I would love a good, like, fight, maybe.
Just, we do it for the plot.
Some celebs sitting courtside. Maybe Bad Bunny and Kendall return.
And she acts happy.
I would love some juicy stories there.
Yeah.
And, like, they're playing a game, too.
And honestly, what will it bring? We don't know, but we're excited to see. Which, again, Celtics did not make it to the finals, but this is a little fun stat for some people, unless you are in Boston. Boston is now the first city to lose a home Game 7 to an 8th seed in both hockey and basketball in the same season. So,
sorry, Boston.
Honestly, sorry.
Sorry, Boston.
Like, R.I.P. to the city of Boston. I'm sorry.
Because I feel like also the city of Boston is very prideful in their sports teams.
Yes.
I'm sure they're taking this quite hard.
I'm sure they are. Somebody check on Boston.
Somebody check on the whole city.
The whole city of Boston.
Like, we need to just make sure you guys are good.
We need to make, this is a wellness check. That would be hard because here's the thing. Hard. Both the NHL and NBA team make it to the conference finals.
Yes, and
they almost make it to the finals. The last game.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Like, if I was a super big fan, that would hurt me.
Yeah, if you're and a lot of times people who are just, like, all in on their city, a lot of times they're fans of multiple teams. So, I'm sorry if that's you.
Sorry, Boston. But speaking of hockey, let's talk about hockey. Guys,
so, I'm excited.
I am excited. I don't know, you guys, anything about hockey. I'm going to be completely honest.
I'm trying to remember, have you been to an NHL game?
No.
I didn't think so because when I went to the Sharks game a couple months ago, we chatted about it. And I was pretty sure you said you hadn't been.
Never been.
Very fun. Very cool atmosphere.
I've heard they're fun. And the closest I've come to hockey is I've read some hockey romance books.
That's true. So I forgot you've done that.
I was like, you know what? I actually do want to know a little bit about the sport for my books.
Yeah.
Just so I can, like,
little context.
Yeah, a little context. Know what's going on.
Yeah. That's actually hilarious. I forgot you read those books.
Yeah.
So I have been to an NHL game. I've told you guys before, it's crazy because they literally fight and it's part of the game. In any other sport, you fight and you're, like, ejected, or you get a yellow card, or a red card,
which
or,
is,
like...
It's hard for me to imagine.
Or a foul, or anything like that. Like, it's pretty... Yeah. It counts against you. In hockey, they literally build it into their rules that, like, if both players take their gloves off or whatever, okay, it's time to fight, and the ref is, like, there to to see who hits the ice first. Like, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. So it is a very physical sport, as you probably would imagine, as you just, these grown men in these, like, full-on pads.
Yeah.
Just full speed skating around with a hockey
big.
Stick and puck. Yeah, they're big.
Like, I've seen they're, like, tall, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they're not, like, little soccer players.
No.
Or, like, little baseball players.
No.
Like, they're, like, big, maybe could play football.
Yeah, they're getting, like, thrown into the walls and stuff. It's pretty crazy. So, just some context of literally the type of sport hockey is. It's a physical one. It's aggressive. It's super fun. Super fun.
I definitely need to go to a game.
Yeah, you do.
So let's talk about it. What is the Stanley Cup?
The Stanley Cup. Just like some of your tumblers, it is a cup kind of shaped like it. Take off the handle, honestly.
Yeah.
The Stanley Cup is like, It's awarded to, as you might have guessed, the National Hockey League champ.
Yes.
Every year. It's also, I thought this was interesting, the oldest trophy in pro sports.
I actually read that too, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
And this is why it's so crazy. It's because of how old it is. 1892 to 93.
Crazy.
Was the first, season that it became a thing.
And people say it is, the most beautiful trophy as well.
Yeah, it's massive, you guys. Yeah. I would love to stand next to it someday.
Oh, same.
In my mind, there's a lot of iconic trophies. In my mind, the Stanley Cup, even as someone who doesn't watch hockey or know anything, I just think it might be the most iconic trophy.
Because I don't really know any other... I mean, they call it the Stanley Cup. When you think about every other, playoff or championship for every other sport, it's not named after the trophy.
That's
their
true.
thing is it's named after this trophy.
That's
which is,
so true.
That's actually, different and odd.
That's a good point, because the Super Bowl is not called the Lombardi Trophy. It's literally called the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's such a good point, which is probably why it seems so iconic, because we hear it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know the sport, you do hear it. Another fun fact about the actual cup itself, it has its own Instagram.
I did see that.
It's so verified.
As it should be.
As it should be. And
it's the oldest living thing
It's the oldest living thing. It's huge, it's beautiful, it's shiny. Celebrities take pictures with it a lot. The Jonas Brothers recently took a picture with it.
So funny.
So funny. Joe Jonas made a little reel with it where it you know how you can put water on your finger and then go around the rim of a cup,
yes.
and it sings, it makes a noise. He did that with it, except it started singing a Jonas Brothers song, he edited it. And it commented and was yeah, put me on your next album. The cup commented on his reel.
Shout out to whoever the social media team is there.
Yeah, seriously, they're having a good time.
Love the Jonas Brothers. Who's your favorite Jonas Brother?
Nick.
Let's just say that. Really?
Yeah. Who's yours? Joe?
Probably Kevin. I'm dead serious.
Kara.
I'm dead serious.
Nobody likes Kevin.
I do.
Why? Give me a
Why
reason.
wouldn't I? He's so nice. He's
you could
cute,
say that
he's
about
married.
You could say that about literally any of them.
I think Kevin doesn't get the hype.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna do a poll.
Honestly, okay, legit, probably Nick. Probably Nick. But I like Joe too. But I like that song, Jealous.
Oh, Jealous is so good.
Is that Nick?
Mm-hmm. He's the only...
Okay, so I'll probably say Nick.
Yeah, I know.
I do like Kevin, though.
You liking Kevin is crazy. Wildest hot take we've had on this podcast.
Why don't people like him?
Do a lot of people like him?
Nobody likes him.
Oh, you're saying nobody. Yeah,
why
nobody
does nobody like him?
Because he's just
there.
Kevin.
Honestly, he's not as cute as the other ones. I get that.
He's not as cute. And when we were growing up, he was wasn't he already married and kind of not? He wasn't the young cool one.
No.
And that stuck.
It did, but you know what? He's out there just doing things.
That's so funny.
Back to the Stanley Cup.
Back to the Stanley Cup. Speaking of the Jonas Brothers taking a picture with the Stanley Cup, I'm stalking the Stanley Cup on Instagram, which was pretty entertaining. Guys, there are some very serious NHL fans who are pretty upset that celebrities just keep taking pictures with the cup.
Oh, boy.
They're we shouldn't let people take pictures with this. You need to win the cup to touch the cup.
Okay, it's giving Disney Adult. Moving on.
Anything that's the ick is Disney Adult.
It's Disney Adult today.
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about the NHL because I actually didn't know anything about the NHL.
Let's talk about how it's shaped up because you got to know how it's structured, and then we'll kind of talk about how you win the Stanley Cup.
Yes.
Go ahead,
So there are two different conferences, Western and Eastern. Mm-hmm. That's, pretty typical.
Yep.
And there is 4 divisions, the Metro, Atlantic, Central, and Pacific.
Which is also pretty typical to have multiple divisions.
Yes, and it's pretty much... 4 quarters, 8 teams in each division, so 32 teams.
Yep.
I would sit here and name them, but we don't need to do that.
No, we don't need to do that, and also we'd have to have them written down because we can't name all 32.
No. Literally, I could name about 3. But, yeah, so that is how the NHL
That's just how it's structured.
How it's structured, and, obviously it's going to be who has the best record is going to the playoffs, the playoffs for the Stanley Cup.
Right. Well, tell us how the playoffs go.
Okay, so 16 teams. So
half.
think
half.
Sweet 16, half.
Is my math right? That's half. Yeah.
Yeah. Why did
that was because I said it so confidently, then I was terrified. Yes, 16 teams go.
Yes. So the top 3 teams in each division plus the top 2 finishers in each conference.
Nice.
So there's like the 3 top teams, and then they have like the wild card.
Right.
There's 4 rounds. So 4
of the
rounds
playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Imagine a bracket.
I'm like trying to visually like map this out in my head. Yeah. Because it's easier for me too.
Yeah. We're visual learners here.
Yes. So best of 7 games. Yeah. The usual. Which 7 games.
Again, that's what we were talking about with the NBA playoffs. That's generally how a series works.
Yes. And that's what it's called, series, obviously. Yep. And this one's a little bit different. So they go 2 home, 2 away for like where they're playing games. Then 1 home, 1 away, 1 home, 1 away.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how those games work. So for overtime.
So let's say it ends in a tie.
Yes. Which often hockey does because it's like soccer.
It's like soccer. But like soccer, it's different in playoffs.
Yes. So they don't do shootouts in overtime. They do 5 out of 5 20-minute periods. And so they'll do like a 20-minute period 4 times. And if somebody doesn't score, then they do the 5th one. And then if somebody still doesn't score, then they just
keep going. I would be like, I don't even care who somebody score. I'm so tired.
Yeah. So I don't know the stat of like if that happens a lot, but that is the criteria of what they do for the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that happens a lot either, but that would be fun.
I need to see this like in action.
I want to go to I'm late on this. I'm like, I want to go to an NHL playoff game so bad. Well, I'm obviously not going to pay to go to a finals game, so I got to wait until literally next year.
I want to go to a Vegas Knights game.
I'm surprised you haven't gone.
Yeah, I'm from Vegas, like born and raised. So many of my friends like are huge Vegas Knights fans.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it, but they like all go to games, and I'm like, I need to go to one.
I honestly think you would like it. I feel like you would be like, this is crazy.
I love the colors. So they're black and gold and like silver. I have an outfit, so I'm ready to go.
Okay, speaking of the Vegas Knights, let's give you guys some context about this year. In the finals, it's the Vegas Knights versus the Florida Panthers. Now, unless you're from one of those places, you probably don't really have
no idea.
That probably means nothing.
Yes.
Honestly, didn't mean much to me. So I get it. But let me help you out here a little bit. People didn't expect this series. So this being the finals with these 2 teams is already like, ooh, kind of interesting. If you are just rooting for an underdog, like you're the type of person you're like, I don't really care about hockey. But, like, I don't know, who should I like? If you're the type of person who likes an underdog, Florida is your team, okay? Nobody expected them to be in this position. In fact, this is the first time being in the finals since 1996. That's the year I was born.
That's the year I was born.
I was going to say, I think that's the year you were born too.
Babies.
So
yep.
We are, if you want context for how long it's been for them, just look at the 2 of us.
We're 26.
We're 26. Well, we didn't have to say that. Way to go. Thanks, Kira. Honestly rude.
It really is old. It's okay.
So, anyways, Florida, they swept the Eastern Conference Finals. It only took them 4 games, which is super exciting. And they scored, what was so exciting is in the 4th game, they were tied like 2 goals apiece. Excuse me. I'm like so excited talking about this. They were tied 2 goals apiece. And then there was 4.3 seconds left when they scored the 3rd and final goal. So that must have been a fun game because 5 goals is already like...
That's a lot.
That's already a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, it's kind of hard for the underdog team to like win it all most of the time. But if you are just like, I love the underdog, this is your team.
Go Florida.
Yeah.
So we're saying go Vegas. I am.
But yeah, if you are like Kira, who's from there or has ties to Vegas, or you're the type of person who like really wants a team to win that's like, oh, they've been so close for a while, then you're going to want Vegas.
Yeah.
So to give you guys some context, Vegas is a newish team, which is probably why, if you're wondering, like, here, you grew up in Vegas, why didn't you go to a game? Well, they weren't there.
They weren't there when I lived there.
Yeah, the Vegas Knights have only been around for 6 seasons.
Crazy.
I remember when they became an expansion team, I had some friends who were from Vegas. They went all in on, like, we're hockey fans now. And it's been fun for them.
Which is fun, because I feel like Vegas had needed a sports team. Like, the fact that they didn't have
the Raiders at the time.
The gambling scene, probably.
Yeah.
But, like, Vegas people are so loyal, and also Vegas people are so fun. Like, they want to go to games.
They want to go to games.
So it's fun, Vegas as a team.
So, yeah, guys, only 6 seasons since they've been, like, since the expansion team started. That's when a new league gets a team, that's what they call it. They call it an expansion team. So it's been only 6 seasons since they've been around. They've been to the finals. This will be their 4th time going to the finals.
Crazy. And they went their first year.
And that's what I was going to say. That's already crazy, but for them to go their first year
is insane.
Is really crazy.
I think that's why people are such big fans.
Same, because they went all in on, like, we're going to be a fan of this team, and the team delivered. They went to the finals.
Amazing.
But like I said, they haven't won the finals. So if you're like, okay, I'm the type of person who's like, I'm rooting for someone who's been there, they worked hard, they've almost gotten there, I just want to see them get over the edge, like, Vegas is your team. And they are actually favored to win. So
go Vegas. I'm going to watch.
I actually think you should
No,
watch
I
it.
actually am going to watch, because I do want to be like a Knights fan.
Yeah, I do want to be a Knights fan. Dude's in for the finals.
Hey,
no.
Hey, come on, guys.
We've talked about it. No sports shaming here.
No sports shaming, and also I'm from Vegas, so I feel like I could do that. You know what I mean?
You're more than
like
justified.
when the Raiders moved to Vegas, I was like, oh, I'm a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
absolutely,
like from
absolutely,
Vegas,
you are.
Come on.
Yeah. So I actually think I'm gonna watch a game too. And
let's watch one of their games.
We should be like, this is the game we're watching.
Yes.
At least this one.
Yes.
Also kind of interesting, just because we love, like, the human aspect of sports. Their goalie, Aiden Hill, so he was with the San Jose Sharks, which if I had an NHL team, that would be mine, because that's, like, the closest to me. Anyways, and he had an injury, then he got traded last summer from the Sharks to the Knights, and he hadn't played, like, he had no postseason playoff experience, and he's had 2 shutouts so far this postseason.
Amazing.
Which means no one scored on him. And apparently he has, like, a good defense too, which is really helpful.
Go Aiden!
Now you really know, Kira. You're ready for a jersey now.
Oh yeah. I need hail on the back of my
oh my gosh. Yes, that's so funny. So yeah, I'm, like, actually excited, and I do want to watch.
Yes.
I do want to watch a game or two.
Yes. So that's a little bit about the Stanley Cup, because I honestly am sure this audience probably doesn't know. Maybe you guys know more than we do, but I didn't know.
Oh yeah, if you said I knew more than you, I'd be like, yeah, probably. But yeah. I don't know if you knew a lot. That wouldn't be hard to know more than us on this subject. And while we're on hockey, I just want to finish with a fun fact. So
this is so funny.
A streak of sorts is being broken in the National Hockey League this year. Corey Perry. He's what some people have called the unluckiest man in the NHL.
Poor Corey.
Poor Corey. So in 2020, he's with the Dallas Stars, okay? And things going good. Then they lose in the finals to the Tampa Bay Lightning. 2021, he's with the Montreal Canadiens. They made it to the finals and lost to who? Tampa Bay Lightning again. Okay. 2022, he's with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Things should be going good, you know?
Should win.
They lost in the finals again, this time to the Colorado Avalanche. So this man had been to the finals 3 straight years.
The only one in history.
Only one in history to do that with 3 different teams 3 years in a row and lose each one.
You know, I am pretty superstitious. If I was a coach, I'd be like, get this man off my team. Oh,
same. I feel like...
Honestly, I'd be like, it's not worth it. Well, sorry, Corey.
Think about if a player came to your team like that, and then you make it to the finals, I'd be like, this man.
No, we can't. I'm sorry. Like, you can't be on the
I
team.
know. You're
Poor
banished
Corey.
from the NHL.
Maybe let's regroup, or maybe let's see like a witch or something. A witch doctor.
Yeah, who can diagnose you, who can fix you.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, just so you guys know too, the streak, like I said, it's broken. His team lost in the first round of the playoffs. He has won, I'm pretty sure he won the Stanley Cup one season. So he's not the, like, most, like, there's, like, a little luck there, I guess. But, I mean, I also kind of feel like at a certain point, like, maybe you got cursed.
No, honestly, because, like, 3 times a charm.
You gotta, like, save
He
all
should
your
have got it
stuff.
the third time. Like, that's concerning. It's, like, it's been 3 times.
What an emotional thing to go through.
Yeah, poor
Losing
guy.
the finals 3
Poor
straight
guy.
times.
Something's going on at home.
And when you lose to... But think also, like, when you lose to the team
That's such
that
a slap
beat
in the
you
face.
twice, and then
so you're like, oh, I'm gonna move to the winning team, and then you lose again.
Yeah,
that's such a slap.
I'd be like, yeah, it's me.
Maybe stop moving teams.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a little bit about the NHL and the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we want to add?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, so I hope you guys learned something.
Hope you learned something, and if you're listening and you thought of more interesting things because you're a crazy hockey fan, please tell us. I'd love to learn more.
Or tell us if we said something wrong, because...
I'll be honest.
Totally could have.
Probably did.
We totally probably did. So...
We tried, and I hope you guys know, we tried to preface this with, we don't know a lot. So this was us doing research and then presenting the research. There's plenty that I'm sure we missed, or maybe something we didn't say. We tried our best.
Yes.
For you guys.
So yeah, we always end with a woman's highlight.
True.
And I don't know if we said this on the podcast that Serena Williams is pregnant. Did we say that?
We did, because she revealed it at the Met Gala.
Oh, duh.
Yeah,
Yes.
we did.
I was, like, trying to think back. I'm like, did we say that?
Yeah.
Anyways, a couple weeks ago, she told her daughter, Olympia, and they posted the video. Oh, did you watch it?
I actually haven't seen the video.
You haven't seen the video? Oh my gosh. Okay, it's the cutest video.
I'm actually
and
really excited.
And our shout out is to Olympia, because she's going to be something one day. Anyways, so they sit her down, Serena and her husband, and they're like, so you're going to be a big sister? And she goes, are you kidding me? And she's like, I'm so excited. And she's running around the house screaming.
No,
It was
that's
cute.
so cute.
It was so cute. She's going to be such a good
big sister.
So
I'm excited to watch the video. We'll share it with you guys.
Yes.
And then I'll see it too.
And that whole family,
love them. Yeah. Serena Williams and the whole fam.
Yes, shout out to her.
Always.
And they're having another girl, I think. Yes,
I think they said they're having another girl. Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm not making that up. But girl power, come on.
Yeah.
Like those girls,
jeans. Hello.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, shout out to them. Do we have anything else?
No, that's it, guys. We loved trying something new with you today.
Yes.
So thanks for listening. Thanks for trying something new with us. Show us some love on, whatever podcast outlet you're on.
Yeah.
Show us some love on Instagram. We've been having so much fun on Instagram, so show us some love on Instagram.
Yes.
And that's all we got from Calling the Shots. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.